Welcome guys, this will be my third Lost Caverns of Ixalan quick draft. Just get straight into it. I've gone 5 and 3 and 1 and 3 so far. Oh, this guy's good. Yeah, I lost to this guy when I was playing Sealed, I think. So when you enter the battlefield, discover 5. Absolutely fantastic. You get maybe a free 5 cost spell. You can discard him to do 3 damage to a creature or planeswalker. That's nice as well. Well, obviously it's that one. I am rare drafting, so I'm going to maybe pick up some terrible rares as well. Sunken Citadel. Enters battlefield tapped. As it enters, choose a colour. Right, interesting. Add 1 mana of the chosen colour. Add 2 mana of the chosen colour, but only you can only use it to activate abilities of lands. Interesting. So, yeah, it's a good good bit of mana fixing. We want that. Right, Council of Echoes is a big flyer, and you can bounce something with it if you have 4 permanents in the graveyard. So, yeah, pretty good. But we could have a big dinosaur in green that works with other dinosaurs. We could go for the big green-red dinosaur deck. So that's tempting. That means I've basically got my late game sorted with I have these two. Probably can't pick any more 6-drops after that. Explorer's Cache, uncommon. Let's see. +1/+1 counters. And then you can move them onto creatures one at a time. That seems quite good. It's a little bit like... I'm trying to think of the red-green enchantment from Kamigawa. Hot Springs, I think it was called. I think it had 4 +1/+1 counters. You could move one of them each turn. Right, family reunion. I think we'll have a look at the commons as well here, in case there is a very good removal spell. Right, well, how good are Waylaying Pirates? Yeah, you can tap something and stun it if you control an artifact. There's a sort of pirates and artifacts deck. Join the Dead is a very good removal spell. It's a pretty heavy commitment to black. I think there are some black dinosaurs as well. So I feel like you ought to pick Join the Dead here because it's a good removal spell. But I fancy just going for a simple green and red dinosaurs deck. I'm going to pick this dinosaur. Okay, Calamitous Cave-In. X damage to each creature and planeswalker, where X is the number of caves you control, plus the number of cave cards in your graveyard. So it is a board sweeper, and we're potentially playing quite tough creatures. That could be a good card to go for. We've only got 1 cave so far, that's the only problem. It sort of forces you to pick up a lot of caves. We're going to be looking for ramp cards, so Ancestor's Aid makes a treasure token. I would usually just completely ignore this card, but I suppose it's something to think about. Now, Idol of the Deep King does 2 damage to any target. And then can become an equipment. So that is a lot more usable than the cave-in. It doesn't rely on having caves. The Seismic Monstrosaur is another dinosaur with mountain cycling. I think, let's see, pick 4. Is that going to make it round the table? Probably not. Looking at the fact I've got 2 6-drops already, even though this has got mountain cycling, I don't think we pick it now. We should go for a removal spell of some kind. This is the sort of practical removal spell, and this is the sort of swing for the fences removal spell. The problem with Cave-In is I feel like even this isn't dominated by hordes of 1/1 creatures, this format. This is going to be good for killing a lot of 1/1s. If you're lucky, you might get 2 caves out and you can do a pyroclasm. This is dominated by either big creatures or creatures that have been pumped up with lots of tokens, lots of explore tokens. So I don't think that's what you want. I'm going to go for the practical 2 damage for 3 mana thing. Has a little bit of upside to it. Disturbed Slumber, yeah, you can make a 4/4 land into a 4/4 dinosaur. Okay. Yeah, we'll pick that one. Hello, it's giving us a red-green legendary dinosaur, that's nice. Oh yeah, this thing's fantastic. Yeah, this is great for a dinosaur deck. Jade Seedstones are quite good, but it makes a golem, not a dinosaur. I like the fact, the big creatures that give you life gain seem to be good in limited. That's another cave, but we don't care that much about caves at the moment. That's an elemental. It's sort of okay. Malamet Brawler. Okay, it's a 2/2 that can give trample. That's nice. But yeah, it's got to be this thing. So we're pretty heavily committed to green-red dinosaurs, I would say. Contested game board is very interesting, but it can help your opponent. So if you're, I looked at this in the first sealed, or maybe the first draft, and when you're behind, this is a liability. It's it's a win more card, isn't it? Yeah, I think you stay away from this kind of thing. Do you really want to play that on turn 2 and then they hit you? There's just a lot of times you can't even play that on turn 2. Okay, Goblin Tomb Raider, Seismic Monstrosaur, Cavern Stomper, another big dinosaur, Malamet Veteran, 5-drop. That's pretty expensive. We get a cheap goblin, but I think it's going to be the mountain cycling dinosaur. At least it's that's potentially a turn 2 play, so I don't miss out on a land drop. Whenever you discover again for the same value. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay. I like the sound of that. That goes well with a certain card. Trumpeting Carnosaur. If we like ramp, there's Sunbird Standard. That's another dinosaur. It's a 5-drop with a 4/5 reach. It can do direct damage. That's pretty good. Sunshot Militia. A lot of people have been playing this and pinging me relentlessly. There's Hidden Volcano as well. I'll go for a Curator of Sun's Creation. That might be alright. And it's basically just a hill giant as well. Okay, Forgotten Monument. It's a cave that helps you cast your spells if you've got other caves. Panicked Altisaur. Well, or the let's see, Walk with the Ancestors is another Discover card, which we like because we've got the Curator now. But I do like Reach. That brings something back from the graveyard as well, which is quite good. It might very well be a Seismic Monstrosaur that I've cycled. Flyers are a pretty big deal in this one as well. That sort of means I lean towards the reach creature a bit. But Walk with Ancestors goes so well with Curator. It makes it a tough choice. I think we'll go for the Altisaur. Okay, 4-drop, 2-drop, 2-drop. Yeah, we gotta fill out the mana curve here. We need another 2-drop, so that will fill the bill. Okay, Daring Discovery has got Discover 4. Good way of just ending the game. Okay, and Atali's Favour is... it's 3 mana. It's an aura, which is... it's going to be dependent on getting other creatures out. But you also discover 3. Which could fetch an Idol of the Deep King, if you're lucky. It's interesting. Daring Discovery is interesting as well. They both discover. This is a nice cheap discover source to go with the Creator, so I'm going to say, yeah, maybe Atali's Favour's good. We're going to need some more 3-drops. Okay, we have Malamet Scythe. We're going to, obviously, we're going to take the creature. Fill out the mana curve a bit. Disturbed Slumber, sure. Don't want to play very many Disturbed Slumbers if I can avoid it. We'll try out this wacky Cavernous Maw cave thingy. The game ball has come around. I think we'll grab that and sideboard it immediately. Ah, wow. Last pick, Sunbird Standard. We need a ramp card. That's good. That's going to be fine. We need 3-drops. We need ramp cards. Oh. Red rare. That's worked out well, and it's a 2-drop. Whenever you attack, you may discard a card and put a +1/+1 counter on an attacking creature, and it gains trample. Whenever you discard one or more cards, exile the top card of your library. You may play that until your next end step. So that mechanic isn't great for us because I've got lots of really expensive things that I'm going to exile and then lose because I can't cast them. But obviously, I'm going to pick this thing. I'm just thinking about this. Yep, it's yeah. You don't have to discard a card, of course. You're not forced to. Right, Glowcap Lantern. You can look at the top card of your library anytime. Okay. We've got another Daring Discovery there. I mean, yeah, it's another 5 mana card. It's sort of so top heavy it feels at the moment. Maybe not that badly off at the moment, but another big creature, but I think we can pass on that. Removal Spell. Pretty good for 3 mana and a Captivating Cave. Yeah, I'm drawn to the removal spell here. grab that. Okay, Atali's Favour again. Okay, there we go. There's a board sweeper for 1/1s. Only hits the opponent. But Chasm Stone Tree is ramp. Straight up ramp. We need ramp. Yeah, we'll take that one. Okay, flying artifact creature for 5. Okay, there's the black dinosaur, which is a swamp cycler. Child of the okay, another final strike. Yeah, let's take another final strike. Dreadmaw's Ire, interesting. So it is an instant which gives +2/+2 and trample only on an attacking creature. So you can't use this defensively, and you can maybe blow up an artifact. Yeah, it might be okay. Volatile Fort. I haven't seen that before, so it's a bit like Field of Ruin. But it gives you a treasure token. But you don't get a land out of it. You just get a treasure token. Seems worse than Field of Ruin. Hotfoot Gnome. That seems like a decent 3-drop for the deck, and is potentially giving haste to one of the big creatures. Yeah, I'm not that impressed by Dreadmaw's Ire. It's sort of interesting, but I'd rather fill out the mana curve here. We've got too many 3-drops now. Oh, they're all spells. There's no actual creatures there. Yeah, that could be a problem. Right, there's buried treasure. I used a couple of these in my previous deck. The one that went 1 and 3, but it's another source of ramp. It's another source of discover. So yes, please. I think that is going to be good. There's nothing. Well, there's Walk with Ancestors, but that's an expensive card. I'd rather have something cheap. Does a similar kind of thing. Okay, artifact that lets you discard and draw 2. And this cross with dinosaurs. Ah, great. So, fantastic with the Seismic Monstrosaur in particular. So, power equals to power. It can be 1 or more dinosaurs, so get 6 power from that. Doesn't get trample though, which is a shame. Scytheclaw Raptor is a pretty darn good 3-mana dinosaur, though. That's a little bit more exciting and aggressive. Compass Gnome is good. Plundering Pirate. It's not too bad as well. This takes a bit of setup to get going. I think Scytheclaw Raptor is just going to be a really good choice. Okay, Dowsing Device. So it gives something haste and 1 point of power. If you've got 4 artifacts, it transforms. And it's the land that can pump things up. We're a dinosaur deck. We don't have. Do we have that many artifacts? Yeah, we've already got 7 artifacts out of 21 cards, so it's not bad going. I think maybe not for this deck. Burning Sun Cavalry is a good 2-drop. Especially when I've got dinosaurs, it gets to pump things up. Dinotomaton. Dinosaur Gnome. 4/3 menace for 4. Can give something menace. So that's a bit of evasion. We're actually not too bad in the 2-drop slot. I mean, the Burning Sun Cavalry is probably an upgrade. Tell you what, I don't really want to play Disturbed Slumber, so I might cut that out. We could get away with. I mean, you've got plenty of chances to get more 2-drops. I think I like Dinotomaton. So I'm going to take it. Now that, of course, there's another one. But I might take another Caslam Stone Tree over that, to be honest. Ramp is just a bit too good. Okay, Daring Discovery or Captivating Cave. Let's finally take a Daring Discovery. It's a good finisher card. Okay, we've got the 1 damage Sweeper or Cartographer's Companion. Yeah, Tectonic Hazard. It might be alright. It might be alright. There's a few 1/1 flyers, but there's also 1/2 flyers. It's kind of admitting, yeah, I'm relying on. I'm playing a best of 1, and I'm just hoping. I'm gonna play in some main deck hoses and hope they find targets. Feels, yeah, I'm not sure I want to play that game. The Companion though is giving me a map token, which is gonna be useful just for trying to make my land drops. I've got so many 3-drops though. I'll just see. Is there anything I can just drop quite easily? Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I'm going to take a Tectonic Hazard actually, but I might not use it. I'll sideboard it for the moment. Ancestor's Aid or the Wanderglyph. Sort of a filler 4-drop creature, isn't it? That makes a treasure token, but it's a combat trick. I'm not too keen on combat tricks, but I'll consider that. It is ramp. A lot of white cards. Hey, got a Goblin Tomb Raider. Final pick. Sideboard it there. Okay, I'm gonna red draft this guy. Deepest Epoch. Yeah, interesting card. Right. Explorer's Cache, I was talking about this before, so sort of a creature enhancing thingy, basically. You get more charges out of it if you have creatures with +1/+1 counters that die. So I don't know if we're going to have that many. It's still not really for this deck, I think. Idol of the Deep King is another removal spell. It's another Mountain cycling dinosaur. I think we'd leave that for later on. There's buried treasure, which is good as well. I've also got too many 3-drops. That's the other problem. So I've basically got 3 removal spells in the 3-drop slot. I think maybe you don't pick another one of these. I think I go for another buried treasure. It's ramp. It does a bit of discovery. It's maybe a strange thing to pick first here, but I mean, I could just go for the other dinosaur. Bit more mountain cycling. Makes a bit more sense. Right. Yeah, we found another tectonic hazard. Got the pirate who is... He's giving you a treasure token, so that's ramp. That's pretty nice. Mineshaft Spider as well. Okay, let's take the pirate. Okay, Master's Guide Mural. I've tried playing with this last couple of drafts, which is pretty nice when you get it going. Pit of Offerings. Yeah, exile stuff from graveyards. Okay. So, good, right. So this is the forest cycling dinosaur. But we have a poison dart frog, which is 2 mana ramp card. So, yeah, it's just better. It's just better than dinosaur. I think I'll take a sort of a safe 2-drop, the Wanderglyph. So the temptation here to stack up tectonic hazards and see how many I can get, because in multiples they're a bit more effective. Sure Shot Militia is definitely pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. That explores when it comes into play. It's another 3-drop though. Yeah, I'm going to stack up these things. Twists and turns. Enhances your exploring. And it just, becomes card advantage later. Fascinating card. So another discovery there. But there's an Armored Kincaller here that is going to be very solid in a dinosaur deck. So this is what I want in the 3-drop slot, I suppose. I'm not sure how we'll find what we're dropping for it, but obviously this is what you go for. How good is Twists and Turns though? Very tempted by this. We're going to have a solid dinosaur, 3 mana. Okay, another Kingcaller there. Buried Treasure as well. Hidden Nursery is another Discover card. I've got to think, do I like... Yeah, the 2-drops I could replace are the Wanderglyphs. think, yeah, just take another Kingcaller. It's another option to go for, I suppose. 2-drop. Cat Warrior. Don't have very many 4-drops, I suppose. Maybe that's an argument for the child. Yes, probably just it's just a hill giant. Really, we don't put a lot of stuff in the graveyard. I might take this. Okay, now I can just take land. Okay, that's a good 4-drop. Yeah, I can stack up all these tectonic hazards and cheese a few games with them, I suppose. How much do we need a Mineshaft Spider? Because I feel we're losing to flyers here. We don't have very much removal. We don't have much. We have 1 reach card. Yeah, I think I might. There's definitely room in the mana curve for another 4-drop, so I'll take the Spider. Ah, good. We've got definitely getting the forest cycling dinosaur. Idol of the Deep King. There's just not going to be any room for that. It's not that. Doesn't blow me away. I can definitely get another cave though. Daring Discovery, sure. Right, 48 cards. We need to cut half the 3-drops. 1 2-drop, and then something else. So I think cut anything that's not a creature in 3-drop. So I think we want to be aggressive. Huatli's Final Strike, Haslam Stone Tree. So got a tough decision there. We'll cut the everything non-creature. Okay, that was too much. Keep a strike in there. Drop a 2-drop, drop a Wanderglyph, and then drop something else. Probably a Daring Discovery. So that's a first pass. So we've still got a few discovery cards to go with our Curator. Should have a high creature count, 20 creatures. So we have dropped some removal. We've dropped the Idol. We've dropped one of the Final Strikes. We've dropped Haslam Stone Tree, which is a ramp card. You can craft with Cave to make a 5/5 creature. It seems like quite a good card, but we do have 4 caves. There are chances to make this into a creature. Sunbird Standard we might add back in because this is guaranteed ramp. There is a chance with a Stone Tree you actually whiff on lands. You take 6 non-land cards off the top of your deck, which would be absolutely horrible. So this, if you want to talk yourself into not playing Chasm Stone Tree, that's a good place to start. So anyway, I've had basically a good first pass here, but I think I'll have to think about possibly putting the Sunbird standard back in, because I would quite like to ramp out these monsters, but maybe you can have too much ramp, I suppose. Maybe we just want to curve out, make our land drops. That might be another good way of doing it. Anyway, I'll call that end of part 1, so thanks for watching so far. And welcome back. So, yeah, we've pretty much kept the same deck there, so yeah, 20 creatures. We're just going to try and have a good rollout of creatures, keep the pressure up, and then sort of land a finisher, if you know, as long as we can make our land drops. I could add more Discover cards, I suppose, but yeah, I feel having another creature is probably better than having a Tully's Favour. I mean, this can find another creature for you. The upside on that might be better. No, I'm gonna go with this, I think. I've taken out the Caverns more because the chance of you getting 3 other caves is incredibly low. I'm better off with another forest, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm not going to go with the Sunbird standard either. Okay. Expensive, 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 expensive. It's a very slow hand, but I can mountain cycle that. So I've got 4 land. Guaranteed. It seems a risky keep. I can get access to the right coloured mana. I don't like it, but I'm going to keep it and hope. Let's go with a forest. Top deck, mountain. He's got a fast start. Oh well. Right, we mountain cycle this, definitely. Gets a land out of the deck. Hey, not bad. So we hit an Armored Kincaller. Tell him one of the things that's coming. Game 3 life. Crawler. Definitely a target for a daring discovery if we want to attack with our dinosaurs. Promising Vein. Play a buried treasure. Yeah, we could probably trade this for a cave crawler. I think I'll invite him to use a removal card on the Kincaller. I won't attack, I'll leave him there. this is the one. Yeah, draw a card for each other dinosaur. Okay. So we might want to play the Panicked Altisaur first. Just try and maximise on our card draw. Okay, he's going to scry with that one. Okay. He's probably got the thingy which lets him save his dude and kill my dude. And I'm going to go ahead and not block. I think I can afford to, because he's left the mana open. I'm going to guess that's what's going on here, and I can afford to take 3 damage. And I'm obviously going to get, to draw an extra card off for having that guy out. So all in all, yeah, we're not going to go for it. We're going to grab a forest out of the deck. He did not play a land. He's definitely missed a land drop there. Play this cave. I'll play a Panicked Altisaur. I could have attacked first, probably. Might have been better, because I'm tapped out now. A Mischievous Pun, I see. And he trades off. Oh well. That was his trick. That joins the dead. And I don't get to draw any cards from, with my big creature, which makes me very sad. But he still didn't draw a land, which is a shame for him. We'll go ahead and play this anyway, even though we don't draw any cards. We'll see if he's got another removal spell. He might have a pacifism style effect. Join the dead, obviously not quite good enough to kill this particular guy. We'll let him, we'll let him get through and do some damage. And that's getting petrified. Sure, of course. I wouldn't expect anything less. Okay, we'll go for a Plundering Pirate. And a Volatile Wanderglyph. We've got some blockers now. So he's had 1 removal, 2 removal, and a sort of kind of a removal, a flash creature to trade off. Yeah, that's now a 2/4, so it gets through, you see. I think Wanderglyph will block that one. He's now got plenty of land, so he's quite happy. Trades off, okay. Couple of 1/1s to block with. Yeah. Well, we have a daring discovery, I suppose. Which will, yeah, discover 4. Means we get to swing in for 3. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to do that. We probably want to stay back and block. Let's make red mana with this. And do that. Okay, Huatli's final strike can kill Stinging Cave crawler. Right. Good. Well, that's something. We're going to stay back as a blocker. See if he wants to use another removal spell. Take out the pirate. Okay. I mean, I don't know my combat tricks, but there's probably a +2/+2, so let's try and at least trade off for a 1/1 gnome. Okay, it's just a Cosmian Blast. That's his other removal. 3 damage. 2 damage gets through. Okay. And he has this thing which doesn't die, right? Right, we're getting destroyed. We've had all the big creatures, but he's had removal for everything. And 4 creatures on top of that. Okay, Hotfoot Gnome. What we want to do is think about Captivating Cave. That's going to be 5 mana in total. Hotfoot Gnome, not the best defensive measure you could possibly have. Maybe a random this 4 mana creature could be good. Yeah, maybe the random creature's right. Random thing, I suppose. Poisoned Dark Frog, okay. Not ideal, but it's something. Hotfoot Gnome will play as well. A couple of lovely 1 toughness things against his horde of weenies. We just want to slow him down a little bit. We don't need this particularly, well, unless he gets a flyer, of course. Well, we could block a 1/2 and trade off. Taking 6 damage otherwise. I think just the value of just stopping 3 damage is pretty high here, I would say. Oh, he can sacrifice that. Interesting. So he keeps his creatures. Yeah, sacrifice an artifact. Fair enough. Okay, we got he's got 1 card in hand. This is okay, so this is an answer to all of his 1-power things. No, we can actually make it a 4/4 so it can block the Vanguard of the Rose. So if his last card is another, it's like 5th removal spell, then fair play, he wins. Oh, he gets his rare this time. Aklazot's Deepest Betrayal, 4/4 flying lifelink. Whenever he attacks, each opponent discards a card. Oh, I've drawn my bomb though. I better actually read the rest of this. He draws a card if I can't. Whenever opponent discards a land card, create a bat. Sure. It's going to hit me for 5. I kind of want the the frog to have Death Touch. So it's either play the Carnosaur or the frog can have Death Touch, which is nasty. But we can survive one hit, I suppose, and this gets Discover 5, so maybe we hit something good. We can't not play it. Okay, Dinotomaton, sure. Can have Menace till end of turn. So remember, this is making me discard whenever he attacks. And he draws when I can't discard. Okay, no blocks. Okay, Sunken Citadel. Let's choose red mana. If I discard a land, he gets a bat, remember. Yeah. Red. Okay, so yeah, we're so low on life, we probably have to block everything he has. Yeah, you can get through with 2 damage. I think, yeah, we're just going to block and hope. Because we're not really that close to killing him, unfortunately. Yeah, might as well do that. These poison dart frogs, though, are fantastic. I mean, a few more of these, I'd be doing quite well. I imagine he's got something that brings it back to life, but we can but try. He's had just everything he needs so far. Of course, he has another Cosmium Blast. Nice. So how many is that? 2. 2 of those. Join the Dead. Petrify. And a Mischievous Pup to just block up my 3/3, of course. That's going to get sacrificed to draw 2. Okay, well, we're dead next turn unless we draw the thing that's already died, I think. But yeah, Panicked Altisaur's gone, so we've got... Oh, we've got a Spider, but he's only a 3/4. Right, it's got a 4/2, one of those now. Just drawing everything now. Okay, Seneschal. I mean, I've got 15 damage here. He has another chance on top. Just thinking, I've got 4 blockers on the ground. He's got 2 flyers, so I might as well attack with the Carnosaur once. Now, I have to discard the card to get that. Well, I can say I've attacked with my Carnosaur. But yeah, once again, a limited game comes down to the flyers. And not having answer to the flyers. Not enough answers when he's got removal for my reach creatures. But yeah, I thought I'll play a aggressive deck with 20 creatures, and that's what happens. So you still find people who draw more removal than you can draw creatures. managed to dig some land out of the deck as well. Well, maybe just one land, or was it two? This is oh, this is better. This is lower to the ground. This is a quicker start. We've got our frog, which is always going to be a very good drop on turn 2. And he's got a good one as well. Scytheclaw Raptor. Sure. So he's got the jump on me. He's just that turn ahead, having gone first, and he's got a very fast start. So he probably wins. If I can trade my Hotfoot Gnome for his cavalry, I might be onto something. That's what I'm thinking. Or I could just... I can hope he's not got removal and try and block with this, or I could attack with it. Or I could play... I don't really want to play my own Raptor. I want to see if I can get a better trade, so... Play the Gnome. Try and block. It's not a great trade. It's a 3-drop for a 2-drop, but it's obviously swinging in as a 3/3. Well, I can try and trade with the Raptor, see if he's got something. Okay, good. Bedrock Tortoise. Okay, that thing is insanely good. So that's a 6/6 for 4 mana. So I'm not having much luck here. On the other hand, I can give the Dart Frog Death Touch and Final Strike the Tortoise. That seems good. Because I'm looking at taking 8 damage next turn. Yep, that's a pretty nasty curve out. Putting some cavalry into Scytheclaw Raptor into Bedrock Tortoise. Cool, he just has a 3-drop this time. And he has a Panicked Altisaur. Okay. Hits for 3 again, because of course he does. But if I could keep anything on the board, this would be a good card, but anyway, we got 6 mana available. Yeah, that's an enter the battlefield. We want to keep that back. Do we? Yeah, I think we drop our big creature out here. Hope it survives. I could have done a 4-drop and kept the Death Touch up on the frog. That might have been a better call. See if his red-green deck can kill a 5 toughness creature. He's just going to play his own one. Okay. Yeah, of course, can't kill it. It's to a 5 toughness. That's the problem. I could take out a Kincaller. I could, yeah, Kincaller and Scytheclaw Raptor seems good. I should gain 3 life anyway. Yeah, that's good. Let's play Scytheclaw Raptor. The only thing is we've tapped out, so We don't have the death touch up on the frog, but see how we do. Another Panicked Altisaur, so he just needs to keep tapping these and eventually I lose. Okay, I've got the Discover thingy. It's a shame this only works with dinosaurs. Yeah, we'll play this guy. I not see myself winning this one, to be honest, now. 2 5 toughness creatures, and I've used my Huatli's Final Strike, so I've got sort of... This is just one of the other removal cards I've got, but that's about it. I'm pretty short of removal now. And tapping my own Altisaur just... Ah, right, great, you get to kill my frog. Hero. So he's doing the cheesy, let's catch out anyone who's got a 1 toughness creature thing. Great. And it lets his Altisaurs get through. Well, I can't sort of block with my Altisaur now. Let's see if he's going to attack. I'm very curious. No, he didn't attack though. Okay, Tendrils of the Myco Tyrant. He is 1 mana off using that, so I think this is a good time to... That's a good thing to blow up. Yeah. Kill that, please. And, card I'm thinking about here. Yeah, it's casting a spell on the other player's turn. You get punished for 4 damage. So, abilities don't count, unfortunately. Oh wait, each opponent, not each player. I don't know why I thought that was hitting both players. That's silly. I'm silly. Never mind. I thought it couldn't possibly be that powerful. It must be... I'm sort of 10 years out of date with the power level of cards. Right, yeah. I'm going to do you 2 damage. And just massively lose the race, because... Okay, I can mill 2 cards with this. Is that potentially beneficial? It's only if I've hit the buried treasure, basically. So I think decline. I think I might mess myself up with that. So I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead next turn. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, he just taps again. I'm dead. Great. Great game of Magic. Absolute classic. Once again. We stopped one of his... Yeah, we stopped one horrendous early aggro threat. Another one. And the late game threat, but yeah. Sort of the mid game threat we couldn't deal with. If we attack with everything, we get through with probably 2 damage. And lose 3 creatures, so... Yeah. Classic. So, it's probably another wonderful 0-3 coming up. Seems like a pretty good card, Panicked Altisaur. So it's 0-2 so far. We'll see. Right, it feels like a 0-3 day. Honestly, it's a relief more than anything. I don't want to play that much Magic anymore. To be brutally honest, I want to play other games. To be yeah, be nice to get one win though. I like getting 250 gold once in a while. I think my dream of getting to gold in draft this month is over. I think it turns over quite soon, the end of the season. But I tried. I mean, I only did. This is like 3 drafts I've done this month. For some reason, I was expecting the previous set to come out in quick draft again, but they don't seem to do that anymore. They would give it 2 weeks and then another 2 weeks. But, the sets are coming out too quickly now. So time to do that. Okay, well, it's a draw. So we're haven't lost 100% of the games, so that's something. Okie doke. A couple of 3 drops, 4 drop, 6 drop with mountain cycling. And yeah, a little issue with mana. So we are gonna probably have to look for the mountain, because there's the Captivating Cave has basically got the tax on there. It's gonna make anything else cost an extra mana. Now, if I get rid of the trouble is if I get rid of this, yeah, the kin. I lose the 3 life on the Kincaller is what I'm thinking, but no, I have to do this. Okay, let's go for let's go aggressive. That's Hotfoot Gnome. Again for 3 damage. And he gets hit with a Tiding Bell blade straight away. Okay. Did you get another land? You did. Ah, damn. Where's my Panicked Altisaur, which means the Kincaller is in luck. Just thinking, it would be nice to play 2 creatures this turn, and I can play 2 creatures this turn. I could Pirate and Brawler. But I might not be able to play the Altisaur next turn. If he's got, another Tiding Blade in his hand, which he probably does. But I've got a couple of other options, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, he's gone for 3 colours this deck. That's pretty bold. Let's try hitting him. I get sacrificed to draw 2. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Get some map token. Get through some damage. So, Altisaur, that sort of seems risky playing that. Honestly. Into extra cards drawn. I think I'll play the Curator first. He'll probably want to kill that. He's going to expect me to have lots of discover cards. So there's a deep goblin who can explore and then get bigger. Okay, oh, he has a nice card there. Lava Tongue with Death Touch. Yeah, pretty cool. Okay. Goblin Warlock. Okay, it just does me lots of damage. Okay, it's so it's a 3/3. I could actually pump that thing up, I suppose. An attack. Okay, I don't have any discover things. I'm just using this as a hill giant. I'll just brute force it. Like that. Let them through. I'll play an Altisaur. Sort of half expecting him to have a sweeper there. And pump up this thing and swing. See if he's got instant removal in response. He does. He's got the runaway boulder. He's going to kill the Altisaur though, isn't it? No, he's going to kill it. He is going to kill that, but then he's going to die anyway. Okay, we get 1 win. I get that sweet 250 gold. But it feels... I don't know, will I do the comeback? You never know, but I feel another 1-3 like yesterday. Okay, 2 forests, and do we have the... No, we don't. We do not have the Mountain Cycler. I think this is a definite mulligan. Okay, this time we've got Mountain and Forest. We've got Poison Dart Frog. I think we have to keep this one, and we'll just get rid of the most expensive card. I hope he doesn't kill the frog. Another land is very nice. That is the forest cycling dinosaur. So that's good. Okay, I could play the tap land, or I could just go for the spider straight away. But Plundering Pirate looks pretty good. I think I want double green. I'll go for the tap land. Oh, discover 3. And he gets his poison dart from. Okay. we actually hit 6 mana, we can have a Seismic Monstrosaur, or we could wait for a 7th mana. Might be a good idea. Let's send in a pirate and see how the pirate fares. That gets through. There's an argument here that he's another red-green deck, so it's sort of biggest creature wins. The sooner we get out a big creature, and the better, and he may not be able to deal with it. So go straight for the Seismic Monstrosaur. And then we've got the backup plan of the Bristleback. That's if we kind of flood and get a couple more lands. But he's got the frog there to get Death Touch, you see. So he's got the removal spell. That takes his entire turn, I suppose. I take 5. Okay, we got 5 mana. We can... Yeah, I can pick Kincaller. I'll reveal the fact I've got this expensive dinosaur. Play a 2/2 as well. Swing for 3. There's his big one. Okay, we get one more land. Mineshaft Spider. And I've got to be brave, I feel like, to mill here, but I might hit something good. Okay, that wasn't nice. I got rid of my cool little dinosaur there. It didn't work out. Never mind. I think I'm supposed to try and hit the my treasure card that gives me discover 5 from the graveyard. All right, exploring dinosaur, nice. 5/4, pretty good. Malamet Brawler, okay. So it takes out the spider. Is he just attacking or what? Yeah, so I really want to obviously cast this Bristleback back. He knows I don't want to sacrifice the frog here. So I will do the trade. I'll trade these 2 for that. Oh, Huatli's Final Strike. That does the trick, doesn't it? We know how that works. So this is a nice, even game. It's of seeing the same kind of things on both sides. Oh, he's going to take out the frog, and that's going to delay my dinosaur. It's a good strategy. Oh no. So he's got... See, I've not seen this yet in my drafts, but people seem to love it. Okay, we've got a buried treasure. We don't want to use it yet. We want to see if we can hit that land. getting the Bristleback out, well, it's just going to sort of let me equalize maybe. And then he just needs actually one land to start making, is it 7/7 creatures? Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, through, yeah, block it. No, we can't hit a land. Another one of those. Do. He just wants a land as well, but his creatures get to be a lot bigger. That's a good point. So he's sick of trying to top deck a land as well, so he's got rid of that. Huatli's final strike on that. Okay, why not? He's had 3 of those. Didn't seem to do him any harm. Still got loads of creatures out. Okay, my turn. Well, there's the land. Okay, for what it's worth, let's play this guy finally. So, using that treasure on, was it turn 5, turn 4? Thought, I just need 2 more mana for this guy, it's fine. Yeah, it took about 10 more turns to get 2 mana. It feels like. Casually make 7/7s every time he gets a land now. Oh, well, they get haste. Isn't that nice? So I get my Bristleback just in time for him to have his lands trade off for it. Suppose, yeah, that can. Yeah, it would get it to 7/7. It's not really quite good enough. Let's bury treasure. See if we get some. Panicked Altisaur. Actually, yeah, it's 4 power, so it's enough to trade off for another 7/7. But yeah, not the first game I've lost to Tendril or Mica Tyrant. Just endless 7/7s. And I've managed to kill like quite a few of them as well, but it's usually the 3rd one that kills me. Be nice to have a creature with 6 toughness so I could pump to 8 toughness. I could use a Captivating Cave on something, but I think I'll wait. Oh, Huatli's final strike number 4. Probably should have played my other one. Well, he got 2 frogs in his deck. I mean, he deserves to win. So it does 8 damage. Does it have trample? It does not have trample. I think it's better to block it here. So I'm not just dead next turn. So, I mean, I kind of don't get it. How did he win? Why did he win? So, just well, tendrils kind of means you win. It's it's an auto win card after a certain point. I'm trying to figure out if I land flooded that badly. It doesn't look like it, does it? 7, 8. That's one I milled off the top. Just that, yeah, when he land floods, it doesn't matter. Anyway, we'll block a 7/7 and take a little bit of damage. No, I did not have fun. It was it was kind of even early on. Till the Myco Nation attacked. Yeah, 1 and 3 again. Yeah, seemed like a good deck. Had the Carnosaur. I mean, a 6-drop. I guess a 6-drop dinosaur does not make it a good deck. It's just I'm remembering the best of 3 I played in Sealed against a guy, and he got his Carnosaur on turn 6 every single game, or turn 5, which made me slightly bitter. It's a good card though. It's it's card advantage. You get something pretty pretty decent. I mean, you might get a 5 mana card for free. Yeah, what did we do this deck? We went for more creatures. We went for 20. Obviously, that guy went for all the Huatli's final strikes you can shake a stick at. So I only played 1 out of my 2 because I thought, I want to draw creatures and be aggressive and roll over people. We did that in game 3, I suppose. But game 1 is a white-black deck with lots of removal, just all the removal. That last one was another red-green deck, but with more removal and a better late-game card. We saw there. And game 2, I feel like must have been another green-red deck. Yeah, I can't remember at all. But there you go. We didn't see Inti particularly. Maybe, I don't know, well, it just came out as a 2/2. It was basically a grizzly bear, I think, in one game. Not sure if did I leave anything out that would have been good, really, in these matchups. No, I think, yeah, Tectonic Hazard probably wouldn't have done much. Would have killed a poison dart frog, maybe. That's about it. I think, yeah, the first game actually, he did have a couple of 1/1 gnomes. Might have been good there. But yeah, it's just a hoser card for 1 toughness creatures, so it's it's a risk. It's not a consistent card. It either it potentially gives you an easy win once in a while, but it's a dead card a lot of the time. Maybe I might have underrated Itali's favour. This might have been better than Hotfoot Gnome. This because I could go down to 19 creatures, so that's still pretty good, and get away with playing this. And it's just a card advantage, a cheap card advantage card. I guess the point is, all it's doing is +1/+1 and trample, and you need a creature to target with. So that's not very good for 3 mana, and then you get a random 3 mana or less card, which might not be. You might get Huatli's final strike at the wrong time. it might not, because it's so random, it might not be something good. So maybe this is not a good card. Maybe I'm right to not play it. It's just because it's Discover 3 and I'm playing Curator, I suppose. Yeah, we never actually got any value out of Curator, now I think about it. Maybe could have, yeah. I suppose yeah, it made sense because of the Carnosaur. Anyway, yeah, we tried a dinosaur deck. And I got the one win, which is fine. Fine for me at the moment, 1 win. Anyway, I think that is a video. Thanks for watching.